All right, hello. This is Michael Jones and Rayden Chronicles. I'm out just cruising in Goldsboro like I do, just riding kind of around the perimeter. I get on the big highway. I put my car on FSD, and I let it go, and then I just talk out to the ether. I was telling my kid about this channel the other day because he didn't know, and I was just like, man, after I die, you can go check all this stuff out. You can go check all the videos I've made and what I thought of stuff. Because that'd be cool if I could go back and look at my dad's stuff. Like if he had a channel of him just talking about shit, that would be pretty cool. But, you know, times were different back then. It's Saturday today, even though it feels like Sunday. Amber doesn't work on Friday. Well, she works like partially from home. But anyway, it always feels like a Saturday when we wake up on Friday. So I'm confused most of the weekend. Like I say, it's Saturday today. This is like a vlog, by the way, where I just kind of shout out my thoughts and I just talk about whatever's on my mind at the time. Sometimes I don't really have anything to talk about. But today we'll talk about how I'm feeling. So I'm getting so frustrated at the video business. Probably more frustrated at myself, but frustrated nonetheless, to the point where it's like I'm asking kind of why. Like, what are you doing? Like, some people just got a thing that they can do or they can try to do or get better at. I just don't know how much more I'm willing to deal with as far as just like trying to get people to do video content. But it kind of makes me feel like a failure because I see people doing it, you know? And everybody I see after this, if I quit and go back to like welding or something, or maybe IT work or whatever, I'm gonna hate every time I see somebody doing some video stuff. It's gonna be like, man, that could have been me. I can't figure it out. I cannot figure out what it is. Like, for instance, Philip Ben does. I don't know what it is that he does to convince people about video content. Or if he just has people, I don't know if they come to him. I don't know about those people, but I can't get them in my camp, and I can't convince or talk anybody into using consistent video content. It's just very frustrating. It's very frustrating, one, because I know it works. It's just a math riddle is all it is. I know that works. I know I need to be doing the same thing for my business, for the video business. I need to be making video content because I need to be number one on everybody's mind in the video world. So when people think of video, they think of my company. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody else. I don't do that. But God knows, I make video content for other people. Then I gotta make video content for me. I guess it just gets tiring or something. I don't know, just wearing the video content making. Because I get tired of looking at myself. I get tired of making video. I get tired of doing stuff. Like, if I could, I'd hire somebody. And there's people out there who can hire somebody and they don't. Like I say, you know, I know some people they're just cool with being where they are. And, you know, matter of fact, if I was where some people were, I might stay there too, you know? I mean, I might just be cool too. If I made like, you know, $200,000 or $300,000 a year, I might just be like, shoot, I don't want for anything else. This is enough money for me. So I get that, but the main frustration is that I don't understand how other people can do it, and I can't. That makes me very mad. It makes me very mad. It makes me feel like, it just makes me feel like a failure. I can't figure out the riddle to the, you know, I can't sell. I suck at sales. I always have the used car salesman syndrome, and I don't know what it is about selling, but when I try to go sell, I feel like I'm coming at people like a used car salesman, and it sucks. Because I don't want to be looked at like that. I don't want to have my service looked at as like scammy, even though it's not. But I don't know. Maybe I do need to check one of those video sales thing out. And I don't know. I just don't know. Those things are so damn expensive though. And most of them are scams. So what they do is you'll see them on Facebook all the time or Instagram. And they'll say, "Hi, this is so and so. We're about to sell you a package. What we do is we show you how to line up with clients. And the clients you have, they'll be making." You'll be making one 30-second video for them for $10,000 for bigger brands versus, making your $500-$600 videos, 12 a month. You'll just be making like 2 or 3 pieces and it'll always be available. But then the package they sell is like $8,000. So it's like a little scammy. I know a couple of them are scammy, and I actually went through the trouble to find one of the guys who they had on their website as buying it, and I just wanted to make sure it was legit. And I asked him about it, and I think he might have got like the $1,500 or $3,000. I think they had a $3,000 and a $6,000 package. I think he got the $3,000 one. But he said it was kind of useful. Some of the stuff they had in it was useful, but then he turned around and said, like, man, if I kind of had to do it again, I don't think I would do it again. And with $3,000, that's big for me. Like, for him to say that kind of means like he don't think it's worth it. So sometimes that's tempting when I see them up there, the ads, which I know the ads are made to be tempting. But damn it, like I say, I'm out of ideas. I feel like this right before the heart attack. And I was like, every day I woke up and I was ready to work, and then I'd start work and I just felt like I was on a hamster wheel. Just like whatever I did, it's just like, it just ain't gonna work. Whatever I made videos or anything like that, they just won't. I'd put them out and get no views on Facebook, like none. I know I talk about not grading your videos on instant views, but just like these videos would never get shown on Facebook, we shut them down because they don't want you to run ads. And I after I found that out, I wouldn't really run ads. So, but I know every time that I put out videos, like if I make a video, like the one I made downtown, I'll be doing something, singing or whatever I did. I put that out, I got like 2 jobs with it. Because I know it's like clockwork. I put the video out, they end up calling or something. So, but like I said, sometimes it's just it just gets a little hamster wheel feeling, like you're running in the cage, like running in the hamster wheel, and you're just not going anywhere. And as far as money and stuff like that, man, when the jobs are coming in, when the jobs are good, and people are working through and answering my calls and responding to me, like I guess like normal people. Yes, I mean the jobs pay good and everything's good to go. But when the jobs aren't coming in like this, man, it gets stressing with the money. So sometimes I just think, again, like, why don't I just go back to welding? I just saw a job over here in LaGrange, Foss, I think it's called, and they had a welding job, like $20-$25 an hour. I debated on taking it, man. God knows, just to have some steady income, so I don't have to worry about convincing anybody. I don't have to worry about getting work or something. I don't know if that's what I want to do. I can't decide if that's what I want to do. I want to be here every day on somebody else's time, telling me when to be here and leave. And I think the job description says something about weekends. I don't want to work no damn weekends. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to decide. But God almighty, I got to do something. I'm so sick and tired of feeling vulnerable. I'm so sick and tired of feeling like I'm dependent on Amber. I'm so tired of feeling like I'm trapped. Like if she get up and want to leave. Like I don't have anywhere to go because I'm just kind of, she's became like my safety net. Not in the bad way, I'm just saying like, you know, kind of like I was with my father, that, you know, I knew something bad happened, you know, as far as like the money stuff. I didn't get a job, you know, on a week, you know, on a, like a month go by and I don't get work. You know, now it's not like I feel like I'm kicked out of my house if I was on my own. That kind of safety net's what I'm saying. Like I know Amber's not kick me out of the house, but it's gonna put her in a bind, which that's not good. So it makes me feel really bad, really stressed. A lot like a failure. But man, I need some new skills. I need to watch some new courses, new videos, something. I need to do something different. What's the insanity doing the same thing over and expecting different results? That's what I feel. I'm in the insanity field where I feel like I'm doing the same thing and the same thing's happening. I don't know how I keep getting these one-off jobs. I was working with one company, and pretty much he said, you know, we're gonna be doing a lot of work together, and we did like 2 videos, and I've just seen now that he's using, it looks like, you know, video apps, like on the phones and stuff like that. It looks like he's kind of putting them together, CapCut or something like that, and just throwing songs to them. You know, used to you couldn't put songs out in the world if they weren't licensed. And I buy music. I subscribe to Soundstripe strictly for that. So I have music to play. You know, I mean, so it's licensed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not getting anybody's copyrighted music and putting it on somebody's album. In other words, I'm not grabbing Van Halen's song and using it on, you know, a local commercial, because, you know, copyrights, they'll get you for that. Used to anyway. Now it seems to be the wild, wild west. It's just like with TikTok and all that, you can put music to anything. You can put any music to anything you want and stick it out, and I don't think you get in trouble anymore. I mean, I see videos all the time. My friends, local businesses put commercials out. Excuse me. You know, that they create with their phone, and it'll just be, you know, some whatever, like song of some current artist that's current today, and Facebook just lets it go. I don't know what the deal. Maybe I'm missing the boat. Maybe I missed it. Just copyright's gone. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. I know a lot of those artists like sold their music library. So maybe some big corporate giant sold it and now we're able to use it. I don't really know what's happening there. But I just noticed that one guy, he's doing a lot of stuff, you know, online. Which is good. That's what he needs to be doing. As far as like a business standpoint, that's what he needs to be doing. But I guess he decided to do it himself. And, you know, because I texted him last week and he hadn't even texted me back. Like, it looks like my message hadn't been read. Which is, you know, to me odd. I guess, unless he didn't want to work with me or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. But we got to figure something else out. We're going to have to make a change and do something else and just get rid of this part of me who wants to have a business, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm in a midlife crisis. Probably not midlife, though. Probably more like a 90% life crisis. And I've probably got like 10% left of that. But, man, trying to navigate through this has been really, really tough. If there's any videographers up here, people just run business or similar services or businesses, you happen to breeze by this video and you've been listening this long, yeah, throw a hint down at a brother about what to do. If you know a course to go to, throw it down in the comments. I don't care if it's Udemy or whatever. Just, yeah, I'm open. So, but I'm gonna head back to the house, I guess now. Try to get better myself. But I hope y'all have a good day. Peace out this mug. Later.